Hi everyone. In this video, I answer one of the questions that I get almost every day, which is, what pencils do I use to draw? And the simple answer to that is these pencils right here, the Staedtler Mars Lumograph graphite pencils. Now, why this brand in particular? Well, over the past several years, I've tried lots of different pencils, and I have found that this brand has some of the best quality pencils out there. For one, the leads don't break very easily. So when I accidentally drop a pencil, in most cases the lead doesn't break at the tip or in the casing. There's nothing more annoying than sharpening a pencil only to find out that the lead is cracked in multiple places throughout the pencil. So now every time you sharpen it, it falls apart. Another important factor is the binder and the graphite are really well blended together, so when I'm drawing, the mark is consistent. Another thing I've noticed in lower quality pencils is what seems to be like graphite deposits. So if I make a patch of tone, it's not consistent. Some areas have more dark specks or streaks. I'm not sure if this is due to the graphite not being well blended with the binder, but regardless, it's not a good thing. With the Staedtler pencils, there's no surprises. The marks are always nice and consistent, which is really important when doing very precise work. Now, some of you might be wondering why someone would need a set of pencils. Why not just get one? Isn't that enough? And the answer to that is not really, especially if your goal is trying to achieve a wide range of values and textures. This set here contains 12 pencils, from 2H to 8B. Now, most pencil manufacturers use the HB graphite scale, which is a scale used to measure graphite hardness and darkness. If you have a quick look online, you'll see various examples of this scale. Take this one for example. It ranges from 9H to 9B. The B in the scale stands for black, so B pencils are darker and softer, and the H stands for hard. These pencils have a harder lead. They're also lighter than the B's. The numbers represent either more or less of either characteristic. So how does knowing all this information apply when drawing? Well, if you have to draw something light, for example, you'll most likely stick to using H pencils. With H pencils, no matter how hard you press, you cannot achieve a very dark value. The most you'll get is a mid-tone gray. If an area needs to be darker, you'll probably use mostly B pencils. Now, you can achieve similar values using pencils that are at the opposite ends of the scale. If I take this 2H, for example, and the 7B, I can get a similar tone by pressing hard with my 2H and light with the 7B. However, you'll notice a difference in texture. The H pencils create a smoother look, and the B pencils have a grainier look since some of the paper is showing through the pencil. So that's why I think it's a good idea to have a range of pencils. That way, you can achieve a wider range of values, and you can also achieve various textures. Now, I'm going to go ahead and answer another question that I get a lot, which is it necessary to have a full scale of pencils? And the answer is no. If we look at the scale again, having every pencil would mean having about 20 pencils, which is a lot. Personally, I mostly stick to this range, which is about 5H to 5B, and that applies to all my drawings. If you're just a beginner and you want to purchase a handful of pencils just to try them out, I'd recommend something like this: 4H, 2H, HB, 2B, and 4B. This small selection will give you exposure to both the hard and soft pencils. As you practice and become more experienced, you may want to include more pencils in your range depending on your needs. I hope this video was informative. If you'd like to learn more about the different tools that I use, check out my Patreon page. Here, I have a full-length tutorial where I go over every single drawing tool I use to make my drawings. Just click the link in the description to be taken to my page. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel for more videos like these, and if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.